All right, welcome back, my friends. Here we are for another fine episode, number 33. And before this, we were in the South Pacific, and then back up towards Greece in San Pedro for the special of my ancient commute that I used to do through the port of Los Angeles. So, without further ado, let's jump right on in here and see what we can see down below. Wow, quite nice horizon. Looks like we're on the slope here. No homes. So, I don't know if you call this a street view, but we'll go with it. Looks like we can see some wildlife in the distance there, right? What is that? Wow. Whew. It's like a huge boar or something. Like, did you see that? Interesting trees. Not sure what they are. Don't recognize them. One kind of looks like an oak. We got here. Huh. So some interesting rolling vegetation. This is totally a street. See? We were just starting at the cul-de-sac. See if we can see any shadows. Not so much. What is this? June 2016? June 2016. Well, it's kind of cool on, sometimes you can look down and you can see the mapper's feet or car. And judging by the lack of shadow, it almost looks like they're doing it on foot. Yeah, that looks like a huge boar of something. This person taking this video doesn't look like they have that much backup, so it looks like it's pretty low to the ground, so I don't feel like this is on top of a vehicle. But I don't know. I think they gotta be in a vehicle, right? I mean, there's like nothing around. Very grassy, beautiful though. It's interesting, these mounds. Why mounds? I think this is an acacia tree. Perhaps give you some clues where we're at. Very rugged. So you see on the top left there, Kidepo Valley National Park. Whoa. Looks like a big bug. Is that a drone? Looks like a drone. Some amazing mountains off in the distance there. Great pathway though. Look at that. That's a nice, majestic shot right there. Bet it wasn't interactive. I could hear all the things that are in this area. Looks like those got some rocks out here. Scooting along. Heading, what are we heading? North, northwest. So on this note, because it looks like it's almost high noon, if you were to stand straight at noon, you can look at your shadow, and if you're if you know you're in the northern hemisphere, your shadow is going to cast northward, and if you're in the southern hemisphere, your shadow is gonna cast southward, so it's kind of good to know. What? Thought I saw something. Looks like a giant squirrel. Does it move? Alright, maybe it's a weird stump. That's funny. Looks like we're getting on top of this turn here. Be able to see around the corner. Nice skyline. Lots of beautiful clouds and peppered trees in the distance. That was really weird though, starting with that pig looking thing. Okay, so traverse there quite well. And let's see if, so we went up that way around the bend. Let's skip way ahead now, perhaps towards this valley. Wow, it's like Great Plains. It's interesting though, it's just kind of repeating. And yeah, this thick grass. It looks like good soil, but then you have these just cool trees popping up here and there. Not really much bushes, which is funny, you know. This area looks like it gets a lot of rain. The way these pictures, I don't want to say anything at first because it looked like it was a fire in the distance, but now just kind of merged weird. But again, very weird that it's got this, you know, very hefty grass, but not much else. Not much bushes or anything. This makes you think, why are they charting this here? Don't know. There's a little, looks like a little like creek down here. Interesting point to come up here and do a roundabout. So let's check this out. Prominent feature in the landscape. Aha! Okay. So now, definitely on a vehicle. Covering some ground. And speaking of ground, get the high ground up there, some high trees. Why? Is interesting. Why would there be so many trees and extra vegetation on this high ground, plus more rocks and everything? So, why wouldn't that trickle down? Like the seeds, the plants, why wouldn't that trickle down into the surrounding landscape? So the soil up there must be a lot more rich. Can't say it's got like that much more water, right? So is it richer soil up there? I don't know. But that's weird. It's weird that and then you have the rocks there too, so I can't explain it. So I'm kind of going up to this other rock structure. It's another like interesting shot right there. It's hard to even tell how far away that tree is. There's so many different types of trees. So it looks like that rocky area, you know, it's a bit of a high ground too, but again, trees, lots of them, and then no trees on that one with rocks. That is, yeah, that's got me perplexed. So that was cool to go looping around that section there. And just gonna kind of cheat out a bit. Another roundabout right here. See what this is all about. Oh! Some big boulders with some nice trees. Little roundabout. So, is this a safari track? like path. So you come out here and you see the wildlife. I keep thinking that I'm seeing another drone. It's probably scouting out ahead. So mound, another mound. Why? So much to see. What a great horizon. I mean, it's beautiful. This is June 2016. It's just a very repeat texture. Kidepo Village. Oh, can we view in there? Nope. Looks like a small village. Can we view a little bit around it? Nope. Kidepo Airport. How about you? Can kind of get close to it. It's got that, you know, kind of reddish dirt, not as red. Doesn't look as rich as our last episode. The last era is just, you know, so rich, similar looking soil, but nothing here but grass and specific trees. And like, okay, so how do these trees all get out here just randomly spread out like a Dr. Seuss book? Safari Lodge. Safari Lodge. Ah, that's really nice. Look at that. Looks like a bar. This place is a lounge. And then a beautiful rock that comes right up to the pool's edge. It's very lovely. Nice shower. Ah, yeah. Look at that woodwork. That is beautiful. Nice place to hang out and feel cozy. Again, love the way how the pool and the terrain there kind of match. But you know what's kind of funny here is if you look towards the top, is that a lion? Hey, wait, what? There's a lion up there? Lions hanging out with the pool. Yeah, look at that. What? The lions come in to say hello. Beautiful place to hang out. But yeah, if you don't mind the casual lion encounter, I guess the everyone's kind of okay with it. What a nice place to soak. Beautiful hot tub. And don't mind the giant lion purring behind you. See if I could check out a couple of other places. UWA Bandas. Okay, so that's probably what we saw in the distance at the beginning of the show. The one tree, you had to hit it. It's a great van. So the other place, you got some big lions, big cats, and big pigs coming to this place. So lots to look out for, that's for sure. Are those Impala, I think? Wow. See this campsite over here? Got some water buffalo. I'm not sure who the campers are. Oh, nice. Interesting vegetation there. Do a couple extra drop-ins here. See what we can see. It's just incredibly vast. Lots of grass. And, you know, since it's a safari, it's funny that we're seeing a lot less out and about and a whole lot more right up at camp. That's the first palm we've seen. You know what's another interesting thing? Is usually in forests, like wild forests, you will see, you know, the downed limbs and downed trees that just, you know, they're out there rotting. But you're not seeing that here. Why? That's very interesting. I mean, maybe that counts as one, but that's be like the first. Again, looks like we got the something's up there again. So that was an interesting little waterway. I'm guessing this area probably floods a lot too. Probably on a floodplain of sorts. Beautiful. See another giant mound with giant rocks and a whole bunch of trees and vegetation. And we have lots of plants and whatnot. So again, why these plants and things like to hang out around the hillsides, I don't know. It kind of makes me think that everything else is eating them, or it just doesn't grow, like the soil's that different. But again, like no down trees, nothing. But now we're actually seeing more bush lines and stuff over here, so that's pretty interesting. Okay, well, where were we? We're in Dade. Kidepo Valley National Park, folks. This is in Uganda. And definitely been fun checking it out with all of you. And there's definitely a lot to this area and culture that I'm yet to dive into, but there isn't so much to see just yet. So we got to see a little bit of it, which is very nice. And it's always fun having you all along with the show. So, my friends, till next time, thanks. Bye-bye.